The history of South Africa is rich and complex, spanning thousands of years from the earliest human inhabitants to the modern, democratic nation. Below is a broad overview of South Africa's history. Pre-colonial era, before 1652. Early inhabitants. South Africa has been inhabited for thousands of years, with evidence of some of the earliest human ancestors like Australopithecus africanus found in sites like the cradle of humankind. The San and K peoples, known as Khazan, are among the earliest indigenous groups in the region, primarily hunter-gatherers and pastoralists. Iron Age and Bantu expansion. From around 300 AD, Bantu-speaking peoples began migrating into South Africa from the north, introducing agriculture, ironworking, and settled village life. This era saw the rise of powerful chiefdoms, particularly in the regions that would later become KwaZulu-Natal and Limpopo. Colonial period 1652 to 1910. Dutch colonization 1652 to 1795. The Dutch East India Company established a supply station at the Cape of Good Hope in 1652, leading to the colonization of the region. Dutch settlers, Boers, began farming and expanded inland, often clashing with indigenous groups. British rule, 1795 to 1910. The British seized control of the Cape Colony in 1795, with brief interruptions. British rule brought significant changes, including the abolition of slavery in 1834, which led to tensions between the British and the Boers. The Great Trek, 1835 to 1840s, saw many Boers move inland to establish independent republics such as the Transvaal and the Orange Free State. Conflicts and wars. The 19th century was marked by numerous conflicts, including the Xhosa Wars, Zulu Wars, and the Anglo-Zulu War. The discovery of diamonds in 1867 and gold in 1886 intensified these conflicts, leading to the Anglo-Boer Wars, 1880 to 1881 and 1899 to 1902, resulting in British victory and the eventual unification of South Africa under British control. Union of South Africa and Apartheid, 1910 to 1994. Union of South Africa, 1910. The Union of South Africa was established in 1910 as a British dominion, unifying the Cape Colony, Natal, Transvaal, and the Orange Free State. The political system heavily favored the white minority, and laws were enacted to marginalize the black majority. Apartheid, 1948 to 1994. The National Party came to power in 1948, instituting the system of apartheid, a policy of racial segregation and discrimination. Apartheid laws classified citizens by race, restricting the rights of non-whites and enforcing separation in all aspects of life, including education, healthcare, and residence. Resistance and struggle. The apartheid era saw significant resistance from various groups, including the African National Congress, Inc., the Pan-Africanist Congress, PAC, and labor unions. Figures like Nelson Mandela, Desmond Tutu, and Steve Biko became prominent in the struggle against apartheid. International pressure and internal unrest eventually led to negotiations for change. Post-apartheid South Africa, 1994 present. End of apartheid. In 1990, President F.W. de Klerk announced the release of Nelson Mandela and the unbanning of anti-apartheid organizations. After negotiations, South Africa held its first democratic elections in 1994, resulting in Nelson Mandela becoming the first black president of South Africa. Democratic South Africa. The new government faced significant challenges, including addressing economic inequality, crime, and health issues, particularly the HIV/AIDS epidemic. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission was established to address the crimes committed during apartheid. Recent developments. South Africa remains a country of contrasts, with significant economic disparities, political corruption, and social challenges. However, it is also recognized for its vibrant culture, strong economy, and democratic institutions. Leadership has transitioned through various presidents, with each facing their own challenges and continuing the country's growth and development.